Mr. President, I've come to the floor today to discuss two amendments that are pending to the trade bill. I want to begin by thanking Chairman Hatch and Ranking Member Wiley, as well as Senator McConnell and Senator Reid, for working with me to make these amendments pending. I believe it's important that we have an amendment process as we consider granting trade promotion authority to the President. Enacting the bill before us will have major impacts on our nation's economy for years to come, and senators should have an opportunity to improve the product reported by the Finance Committee. The Trade Promotion Authority bill, by its very nature, demands that senators be able to debate and vote on key trade issues. That's because the Trade Promotion Authority bill creates a process by which trade agreements are submitted to Congress for approval without the opportunity to change them on the House or Senate floor. So it's critical that we utilize the opportunity we have now to set the rules of the road for future trade agreements and to enact important trade reforms. So today I'd like to discuss two amendments that I believe will strengthen the trade package. As ranking member of the Small Business Committee, it's my responsibility to look at bills on the Senate floor and ask, how does this affect small business? How will they benefit or be harmed? And how can we improve this bill so that small businesses have a seat at the table? I think that's especially important as we talk about trade. Trade has become increasingly vital for small businesses that are looking to diversify and grow. Yet, even though 95% of the world's customers live outside of the United States, less than 1% of our small and medium-sized businesses are exporting to global markets. By comparison, over 40% of large businesses sell their products overseas. As we consider this trade package, we must make sure that small businesses have a seat at the table and the resources they need to sell overseas. The amendment that I filed incorporates bipartisan, common-sense measures that will help small businesses take advantage of trade opportunities. It reauthorizes the SBA's State Trade and Export Promotion Grant Program. This program, known as STEP, was created as a pilot program to help states work with small businesses to succeed in the international marketplace. In just a few years, it's been a great success. Since 2011, STEP has supported over $900 million in U.S. small business exports, producing a return on investment of 15 to 1 for taxpayers. It's helped small businesses like Corfin Industries, located in Salem, New Hampshire. Before STEP, Corfin's international sales were just 2%. Now they're up to 12%, and as a result, the company has added 22 employees. Now, that's the kind of job growth we will see at our small businesses when we make sure that they are part of our trade agenda. Reauthorizing the successful STEP program is a common-sense way to make sure our small businesses can benefit from trade, and it builds on bipartisan legislation that was first introduced by Senator Cantwell, who was just on the floor, Senator Collins, and myself. The amendment also takes a number of steps to make it easier for small businesses to access export services provided by the federal government. It encourages those federal agencies like the Small Business Administration and the Department of Commerce to work hand in hand with state trade agencies who have on-the-ground knowledge of local needs. And finally, the amendment makes sure that we understand how trade agreements negotiated under Trade Promotion Authority will affect small businesses. So I urge my colleagues to support this small business amendment, and I hope that we can reauthorize the Ex-Im Bank so that our small businesses can access that funding and get into those international markets.